Five centuries ago, when Europeans came into contact with Amerindians, they were surprised to see them paint their bodies red, and they called them by that name, Redskins. In the Americas, this tradition has all but disappeared and only survives as a daily practice in a few isolated places where it's handed down from generation to generation. The Wajapi are a community of about 1,000, living in the middle of the forest, close to the mouth of the Amazon. Here, painting one's skin red is a way of maintaining a link with a very ancient civilization. But as the forest retreats and the city advances, this way of life will disappear. That is why UNESCO is protecting this threatened culture. In 2003, the body painting and oral tradition of the Wajapi became part of the treasures of the intangible heritage of humanity.
My grandfather was the first to live here. His name was Paranawari. He settled over there a very long time ago. At the time, this place had no name, so my grandfather wondered what to call it. He decided on Ivirayeta. We had never seen white people before. They arrived one day. We didn't speak their language. I lost my wife, my father-in-law, and 3 of my uncles to measles. Then the children started to die. They were no higher than this. We keep everything in our minds, the teachings of our ancestors, our knowledge, but the words of our fathers, we keep them here too, in our hearts.
The village of Matapi shelters half a dozen families in palm-roofed houses where living conditions have changed little in 5 centuries. Arawai, age 16, is pregnant with her second child. We interview her about the coming birth without realizing that she is already in labor. The young woman makes no complaint, even though the pain brings tears to her eyes. But pain isn't spoken of among Wajapi women. What Arawai says is that she will give birth soon, squatting over banana leaves, with the help of her mother-in-law. The nearest hospital is 2 days away. As the tropical night falls suddenly over Ivirayeta, the baby is born in the little hut outside the village. Matapi, the chief, discusses the event with his son, Kaiko.
Babies are born in the village according to our customs. Not with white people, not in the town, here, in the middle of the forest, as it was in the time of our ancestors. This baby was born in the forest.
That's how it should be.
He was born here in the traditional way.
As it was in the time of our ancestors.
We'll never give up this way of life.
We'll never abandon it.
This is how it was in ancient times. When a woman has just given birth, a fire must be lit so the child can see. This is what our ancestors did.
The Wajapi are the descendants of Amerindian communities that took refuge in the most inaccessible forests of the Amazon in the 18th century, where the last adventurers were seeking El Dorado. Fleeing from white people, their diseases, massacres and forest clearance, they reinvented a community. In the shelter of the tall trees, the women have rediscovered and passed on ancient traditions. They gather the uruku fruit, grind the seeds with papaya juice, and make the paste that men, women and children cover their bodies with every day. For the Wajapi, maintaining the link with their ancestors' traditions is essential. The gold of El Dorado was a transient myth. The uruku is always there, the red of the red skins, the symbol of a way of life that must be defended, a way of living with your dreams, of surviving in the hostile forest inhabited by spirits. After a few days in the sun, the paste will dry out and form a ball. It will protect the body from insects, from the sun, and from other, more mysterious things. Vaiti is 19 years old. He has just heard his second child has been born and goes to see his young wife, who is living apart from the community. She's in resguardo, a period of separation, full of prohibitions and taboos.
The path along the river was very difficult. I came as quickly as I could. His name is Rosario. I'm very happy. It's the first time I've seen my son.
Como vocês vêm agora filmar comigo e
You came to film me as soon as I returned. It's the same for Sukariju, the snake spirit. He will see me and say, he's just had a baby, so I must kill him. That's why we must paint ourselves, so that Sukariju can't see us.
Para Sukuri não ver com nós.
Majuari, one of the young adults in the community, speaks Portuguese well and often visits the town. Like his uncle Matapi, he likes talking about the Wajapi culture.
It's our culture, our way of life.
Jeito de viver.
With the uruku, we're not bothered by the insects. They don't like the uruku.
Ela não gosta de urucum.
It makes you strong.
It
It stops you getting old.
E a pele fica normal, como se for quando ele.
The skin stays young. As I'm still young, my skin is smooth.
Meu pele não tá bem. Tá liso ainda. Depois de 40 anos.
Over the age of 40, it starts to get wrinkled.
Bucha com isso. Como não índio fala.
Traditionally, the Wajapi women apply the uruku to the skin of their husbands and children. Since the death of his wife a long time ago, Matapi has grown used to painting himself.
It's an ant's leg.
Formiga. Daquele
A black ant.
formiga de ferrada, formiga preta. Formiga preto daquele.
It's like the ant's leg, the big black ant. You pick it up to observe it, and afterwards you're able to paint it, to cast spells.
Desenhar para enfeitiçar. Por isso que eu estou fazendo essa aqui.